The year is 2100. The Greater Delhi Metropolitan Region is humanity's technological and intellectual hub. India is the world's largest economy and foremost among the great powers of the world. Its spacefaring missions reach the farthest reaches of the solar system, and its scientists and entrepreneurs are behind the most critical of humanity's latest discoveries and innovations. Sounds like an incredible future to look forward to, doesn't it? But what about this? A Hindu majority India no longer exists. Dharmic religionists are minorities in most of the length and breadth of what used to be India. Poverty and disease are endemic, religious violence and persecution is everywhere, and there is nowhere left to run. These two scenarios lay out two distinct possible futures for our country. One in which we reach a new civilizational zenith and become the envy of the world, and the other in which our people are taking their dying breath. Both are very real possibilities, the outcome depending on whether we wake up and start making hard choices or continue in our current head in the sand state of delusion. To ensure that we end up on the correct path, it is a must that the right ideas win. And for that to happen, there at least needs to be an exchange of ideas. The pro establishment right wing in India today becomes closer and closer in resemblance to the rotten absolutists of the left day after day. Nearly all of their chief members parroting the narrative of the government without bothering to put forth critical questions. The bio-Leninist left, on the other hand, only questioning for the sake of trying to get back some power or deflect attention from its own incompetence and treachery. Today, we have probably our greatest and perhaps our final opportunity to turbocharge our economic growth. It is imperative that India at least turns into an upper middle income country by mid century, using the small time window presented by our country's fast changing demography. If we squander this demographic dividend now, we will become an aging, poor, indebted society with no one to blame but ourselves. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. If we become stuck in the middle income trap and are unable to realize our true economic potential, we will be in no condition to stem the internal and external demographic tide of Islam, becoming overwhelmed under its weight by end century. To win the battle of ideas, there has to be a pushback, and the time is now. If you want to see the politics of rhetoric replaced by the politics of ideas and action, please support this channel and hit the subscribe button. We will continuously push out thought provoking content which will speak truth to the powers that be and highlight the interests of the nation first and foremost.